The Kion Objective Review, or the core. The review is simply a way for us to take a look at your Kion environment and to collect some metrics. What do we do with these metrics? First off, we'll make some recommendations on how to kind of improve the maturity of your Kion environment and your cloud ecosystem. However, these metrics also help us determine how you leverage the application and how we can improve it to ensure that you are able to achieve the goals that you want to achieve using the Kion application. How are we collecting the data? Primarily, our data collection is through an hour-long meeting, give or take, so that we can walk through your environment and click into distinct parts of the application to see how everything is configured in your application. The primary objectives from our Kion Objective Review are A, collect environment information. This is done via that 1 hour meeting. An artifact that is generated from that call is an executive level report. This is a 5 to 6 page report that is doctored up very nice with all our findings to ensure that not just you, but everyone in your organization from the top level all the way down to the boots on the ground folks know what is Kion, what you're doing with Kion, and how you can continue to work forward and get ROI out of the application. Third is to provide improvement recommendations. That's where we can ensure that your environment is meeting the Kion best practices as well as AWS best practices. And then lastly, we return to our team with all the feedback. All of these reports are read by our product team to ensure that your voice is being heard and that, again, we're able to help contribute to make sure that you are as successful as possible in the cloud. Benefits, as I mentioned on the last slide, is going to be ROI. We want to ensure that you are using as much of the platform as you are able to and getting all the data that you can out of the platform. Staying up to date with Kion native cloud tools, that's going to be option number 2 for some of the benefits that we see. I want to make sure that you're on one of the latest versions of Kion and ensure that you are on infrastructure that is supporting the application properly and isn't going to be EOL'd by the cloud provider. Ease of use is a third benefit that we see. As your configuration of the application matures, it becomes a lot easier to automate certain tasks inside and outside of the application through Kion. And lastly, parallel with that ease of use is the adoption of third-party integrations. Having kind of standard configurations across the board allows you to easily set up those third-party integrations. So at a high level, that's going to be our Kion Objective Review. We look forward to hearing from you. Thanks.